Good morning, Goodwill, and welcome to our Friday art session. I apologize, I just got home, so I'm trying to get set up as we go. But that's okay, because life happens. It's all part of what we do. So I was trying to think of some art that we can work on today. I know it's Mother's Day, and there's different things that we can do for that. So I was wondering if maybe we could do flowers. It's May, and generally April showers bring May flowers, but I think we're having more showers in May than we had in April, which is always a lovely adventure. So we can just, what's your favorite kind of flower? I enjoy drawing sometimes just any kind of flower shape. Good morning, Brent. Good to see you, sir. Hope all is well. I'm going to get my pencil, and I think I'm going to sharpen it up a little bit. And it's been kind of a crazy week, so it's nice to kind of sit back and relax a little bit. Kind of work on centering ourselves, get ready for, to leave everything from the week behind so we can enjoy our weekend with our families or those that we love, or even just by ourselves if that's what you prefer. All right. So let's see here. How do I want to draw a flower? Oh, that's right. A little birdie told me my wife's favorite flower is a tulip. So how can I do that? Let's see. Sometimes we get our other electronic devices and look up pictures to help us on our way, because sometimes having a picture to draw from is great inspiration. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Google tulips. Since, I've been waiting for this 60 and sunny on Fridays, but it just seems to be Friday seems to be either cold or wet, and today we got both cold and wet. So we are just going to draw something. See if I can find a nice in bloom one. Ooh. Kind of a nice Mike and Andrew at Berwick. Yay! Good that you guys can join in. Mike, we're doing flowers today. I know you only do black and white, but if there's something else you'd rather draw, you can. So just kind of a nice relaxing time. This is when I like to sit back and try to recenter myself. No, it's fine. I like to think about my breathing, kind of just get kind of nice and relaxed. How's everybody's week been? There's been a lot of changes this week. There's going to be even more changes next week. Don't forget your eraser. There are black flowers. It's cool. Isn't that like the death orchid or something? Is it naturally black or do they spray paint it black? Is it nicknamed the emo flower? Sounds right. Oh, that's a pretty big face mask you got in your profile picture there, Mike. You'll have to tell me who made that for you. I keep looking over to my side because I'm checking out my picture that I'm drawing from. Death Wish coffee. I'm trying to cut back on my coffee this week. Didn't quite work. I ended up making myself coffee at work yesterday. Just something about it. It just tastes so nice. I think the hardest part about the week for me was hearing about all the things that are going to start opening up. It's exciting, but it also leads to a lot of additional stress because you start panicking about different things. All these things are going to be open. Is the virus going to be, kick back up and be angrier, if that's a term we can use for this? So there's a lot of concern. Daughter started a one-on-one dance lessons with her dance teacher at the dance studio. So that kind of opened up some stress there. Worrying about her potentially being exposed to something that I don't have too much control over. I feel bad that she hasn't been able to dance. She's a competitive dancer, and obviously, because of all the shutdowns, their competitive dance season kind of went away. So I feel bad about that. And she really enjoys it. She's good at it. So, but, I don't think everybody is as careful as we would like them to be. So, but these feelings are perfectly normal to have. Oh, I think we're doing okay. I'm trying to see. Forget about the leaves. Leaves on tulips are kind of different. Oh. Just kind of a nice, relaxing time. You guys been having a good week? What is one thing that you are really looking forward to the most about the weather getting better? It's funny because I keep looking up and I see Mike's last response of coffee. And that could be something too. I mean, how many of us like to just kind of sit back and have a nice cup of coffee? Sit out on the front porch, people watch, or go to your local cafe. Anybody have a favorite cafe that they like to visit? Well, I think I am done with my picture. Now it's time to start adding the color in. So, I am not sure I can mute myself. Okay. Is that excellent?
Looks like a circle. No, it's going forward. Down.
Can be eczema. I mean, have you tried that Aquaphor?
No. But your little dot. This was the only one I had. That's weird.
Yeah, I guess we could have painted this, but it just adds to it. use the color pencils today. Why not? Right? Go back over it. Make it darker with some, maybe some charcoals. I don't have a white. Nope. Oh. Oh, just drawing away. Color here, color there. I was hoping to get home a little sooner. I kind of wanted to get some markers out. Use some markers on, because I think markers get you a more vibrant color. What do we do? Oh, I know. Lots of noises. Coming to you from home today. All right. You know, let's see here. The one I'm working on is kind of weird. So, Mike, while I got you here, how's planning for TCE going? You don't have to say anything if you don't want to. You guys are awful quiet today. Is there a person from Louisville? Nope. Only down to 2 people. The last couple times we've had somebody from Louisville, Kentucky in here. Alright, we'll leave that go for now. Do some green. What kind of green should we use? Tulips. It's always fun to watch my kids give me weird looks as they try to figure out what it is I'm drawing. My son had suggested caricatures, but I think I need to research a little bit how to do one of those. Or maybe if one of the art studio people would love to reach out to me and maybe do a guest appearance, I could always meet them at the art studio and we could social distance and they could teach me how to do a caricature live here so everybody could see. So just something to think about, putting the bug out there. Bugs, speaking of bugs, you guys hear all that stuff about the murder hornets? And my son told me he's not leaving the house at all this summer. He's so terrified of anything insect related. Anybody here have any kind of bug phobias? Me, I hate spiders. anything spiders. It could be the smallest spider, and I really don't like it. Apparently there's a YouTube video floating around of a praying mantis eating a murder hornet. My son checked it out, and his verbal reaction was funny. So I can't wait to check it out myself. Maybe I'll put it on my smart TV, and so we can all share in the weirdness of it all. Oh, do I even have kind of a terracotta color? It's kind of a weird color right here. Too pink. Oh, this one's kind of a... No, that one's kind of a red. Oh. No, I know that one's a brown. Try this one. Oh, I decided to put my flowers in a pot. Birds, flight is not welcomed when they fly from my fireplace into my home. Oh my goodness, Brent. That would probably freak me out a little bit if I'm just sitting there and all of a sudden a bird came flying in. You ever get any bats through your fireplace? It's another one of those. When my parents bought their home, there was a school building next to it. It was an elementary school that my brother went to, which is funny. They moved to get closer to it because they didn't like the school that they were near, and the summer before I was supposed to start attending, it closed down, and they were shipping all the kids back up to the school that my parents moved away from. But the school remained empty for a couple decades before they finally tore it down. And every summer night, the bats had come out of the building. It was one of those crazy events. All right, I'm looking for my charcoals, just so I can add some screened off chimney last year. That's good. That's important to do. Very, very important to do. All right, I think I'm going to get a small charcoal out, a real skinny one. That'll help me with some nice line work. And again, I'm using the willow charcoal. That was one of the big things when I worked at the lumberyard, was selling the wire mesh for people to screen off stuff for birds and different wildlife from their homes. You know, if they weren't doing that, then they were building chicken coops. All sorts of different vermin, but yeah. I think those that aren't familiar with WCS, we operate in a giant warehouse-like facility, and we had a bird flying around not too terribly long ago. I think somebody's finally got it out. and kind of freaked a few people out. But Brent, I don't know if you were working here at that time yet, or if that happened just before you started. I know my older brother worked at a grocery store called Food for Less back home up in Masson, Ohio, and they would always get birds, and they'd have to go and try to get them out. Oh, almost done with this. I hope my wife likes it. It'll be her inexpensive Mother's Day gift since I can't really get out. And we're supposed to go to Sam's Club hopefully tomorrow. But that's her and I together, so it's kind of hard to shop for Mother's Day gifts when we're out and about together. Mike, I never did see your cartoon character last week. I think you're holding out on me. Yeah, and I know it's kind of a sensitive subject for some, because not everybody has a mom who's still with them. Oh, what happened to my video? Am I still going? Anybody still see me? I don't know what happened. Some technical difficulties going on. Well, it still says that I'm live, but I don't know what happened. Um, Hope somebody else wasn't trying to load something up here and got me kicked off. Guess you'll just have to trust me that I'm done. Oh, and I'm all messy. Well, I guess I really shouldn't have drew that at an angle. Fortunately, you guys can't see me right now, so just really weird. Where is my phone's right here? I can't even tell if I'm still live. Never lost you. Okay. Well, for some reason, I can't see myself on my screen. So I'm going to hold this up and see what the delay is. Oh, Brent, you never share yours. But that's okay. Like I said, art's all in perspective. We're not here to judge. So I hope you had a good time. Thank you for all those who joined us and stuck with it. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful Friday and an enjoyable weekend. And I look forward to updating you Monday morning on what's happening at WCS. So, in the meantime, peace.